Half a day, ladies and gentlemen. It's Liz Duenas again with Remax Diamond Realty, and I'm here in BankPacific with Therese Guevara. She's the Vice President for Residential Lending, and we're here to talk about construction loans and land loans. Many of you are thinking about building, and she's going to give us the points on how do we go about that. Therese, thanks for having us.
Thank you, Liz, for coming in, and we're glad to share the information we have regarding our loan program and our construction loan program here at BankPacific. We do have borrowers that come in that are looking at wanting to build a house because they want to design the type of home they want. They come in to pre-qualify based on their income and outstanding liabilities, what they qualify for. With our construction loan for primary residence, we can loan up to 80% financing of the appraised value, that's both the land and the proposed construction on a primary residence. And our construction term can run up, maximum up to 18 months, depending how many increments are allotted on the contract and how big of a size of a home is being built.
So if I have a piece of land and I wanted to build a home, I could come in, apply for a construction loan, and it's an 80-20, meaning I'd have to come up with 20% down?
No, what it is BankPacific will loan up to 80% of the appraised value. So if the construction cost was, for example, $300,000, and the proposed appraisal comes in at $385,000, the bank can loan up to 100% of the construction cost, just depending, as long as it falls within the 80% of the appraised value of the subject property.
I get it. Okay.
And our construction loan consists of interest payments only, up to 18 months. Majority of the loans that we process are up to 12 months. If the home is over 3,000 square foot, it normally takes over 12 months to construct. We can go as high as 18 months, interest only. And the way it normally works on your monthly payment is your monthly payment is based on the disbursed amount once we start disbursing from the construction funds. So you can start with a $200 payment ranging up to the maximum amount of when it's fully disbursed.
So if I'm building a home, I should come to you after I've got my house plans and...
Not necessarily. It'll be best to come into the bank to pre-qualify you so we can guide you what documentation we're needing. And in a normal environment for construction, if you haven't engaged on a construction contract with a contractor, that we ask that you come in to meet with one of our loan officers or myself so we can give you guidance on what documentation we need. And normally we would need, for a construction loan, we want to see a proposed construction contract with the cost breakdown and material breakdown, so that this can help us underwrite the loan to ensure that you can qualify for what you're applying for to achieve the construction that you're trying to construct on a primary residence.
So I had a customer, and he actually talked to you. He wanted to purchase a piece of land, a beautiful piece with a view overlooking the ocean, and I believe he came to you to get a land loan, and I guess he has a window of time that he has before he can go into the construction phase.
Right. If the borrowers are not ready with their plans to proceed with construction within 12 months from giving them a land loan, then I recommend that they apply for a land loan, and we can look at financing up to 75% of the appraised value, meaning they would have to come up with 25% down payment plus their closing costs. If they do come in and they pretty much have their blueprints set in stone and finalized, then we can look at processing a construction loan where they can build within 12 months from giving them a land loan. There's other clients that we have that have properties that were given to them or had previously purchased it and paid it in full. There is no lien on the property, and when there's no lien on the property, then they can maximize 80% of the purchase of the loan to value, which is the appraised value, towards their construction funds and their closing costs. With our construction program, we can also look at, from time to time, depending on the borrower's liabilities and outstanding, we may be able to finance a portion of their closing costs or all of their closing costs. It's all dependent on the appraised value.
Hey, we always want all our fees
That's right.
covered, right?
That's right. That's right. And closing costs are determined based on your credit score. So normally in a construction loan, I would say closing costs can range between 6 to 8% of the loan amount, because there's more added costs on a construction loan versus a regular purchase transaction.
I see.
So to be in the safe side, we normally say 7 to 8% of the loan amount as an estimated closing cost. But the bank will process a loan estimate once we receive a complete loan application. We have 3 business days to issue out and deliver a loan estimate to all borrowers involved.
Okay, well, that's great. People of Guam, come and see Therese regarding either a land loan or construction loan, and they'll guide you through the process. Or call us. We'll find the land for you and route you to Therese. Thank you. Thanks, Therese.
Thank you, Liz. Thank you.